I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story, a celebration of life and music of David Sanborn will air this weekend on WBGO. The special 2-hour program will be hosted by Pat Prescott, host of Favorite Things, and longtime Sanborn collaborator Marcus Miller.
Ooh, I tell people I still had braces on my teeth when I met David Sanborn. We were both in the Saturday Night Live band together back, let's put it this way. It was when Eddie Murphy first appeared on Saturday Night Live. So we're talking like maybe 1979, 1980. Anyway, Dave and I got to know each other, and David invited me to play in his band. And, so when we weren't doing Saturday Night Live, we'd be on the road opening for Al Jarreau. This is when Al Jarreau had those big pop hits, like We're in This Love Together, and those kind of tunes. And we were the opening band. And I just remember people being blown away by this little guy with the saxophone just blowing the doors out of the halls. The thing about Dave that was really interesting, he really got attached to the saxophone early. As a lot of people know, he had polio as a child and spent a good amount of time in the hospital. This is back in the 40s. And once he got past the polio, that fight with polio, he didn't really ever get over it. But once he dealt with the initial polio quarantine, put it that way, the doctor suggested maybe he get a saxophone to help him with his lungs, which were undeveloped as a child. So his mom bought him a saxophone. And first of all, that already kind of distinguishes David from other saxophone players because, not every saxophone player took to the saxophone to save their life. You know what I mean? So he always had a really, really special relationship with his horn. Anyway, his dad took him to a Ray Charles concert, which was held at the old St. Louis Hawks basketball arena. The St. Louis Hawks don't exist anymore. I think they're the Atlanta Hawks now. But anyway, Dave and his dad were walking around the arena just listening to the music, and then the power went out. And the only instruments that you could hear were the acoustic instruments. And the loudest instrument was Hank Crawford on his saxophone. And Dave said he heard that sound and he decided right then and there that that's what he wanted to do.
The Remembrance program that features anecdotes from David's friends, family, and collaborators will air Saturday, August 3rd from 6 to 8 p.m. and Sunday, August 4th from 6 to 8 p.m. on WBGO and WBGO.org. The show will also include the world premiere of a track from David's forthcoming posthumous album, The Other Side. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.